All right. Hey, good morning, everyone. So, as I was going on my way to work, well, I was getting ready to leave for work. I was going to be a little early today for my new job. I had two orders on eBay. So, I'm going to try something I haven't tried yet because I did order some card savers. Yeah, so I needed a solution for people ordering maybe 1 to 5 cards that are so these cards would be under $20. And some cards I sell for maybe $1 or $2, so I cannot use the USPS Advantage, I think Ground Advantage, because that costs at least around $6. So I don't want to be paying more in shipping than the card is actually worth. So I'm really glad that eBay has eBay standard shipping. But like I said, this morning I had a person ordered 4 cards, 2 separate transactions. So usually when they have a repeat buyer that orders more than 1 or 2 cards, I like to, give it some time. Now this morning I'm not going to wait because I want to get these out because I think they're done buying, hopefully. If not, I will get to it later if they order more. But so, as I said before, some people order 1 to 5 cards, maybe more. But in this example, I have 4 cards to ship out. And I do not want to use Ground Advantage, the USPS Ground Advantage, because that costs about $6. So what I'm gonna do, and I bought some card savers this was my solution to make sure my costs are low and the cards arrive safe to the customer. So what we're gonna do, okay? We have 2 cards. These are Naruto cards, okay? Naruto card, and I wear gloves because people may want to grade these cards. I don't want to leave my oily fingers on the card. So 2 cards. All right. I'm sorry, I got the background blurred. I apologize about that because I don't want you to see this mess in here. I gotta figure out a different background for the future. But anyway, so this is the card saver. Nice and thin. And what we're gonna do to keep the cost low is we got 2 penny sleeves, okay? Put 2. All right, 2. These 2 are gonna go into the penny sleeve. I got these 2, okay? Go in the penny sleeve. And then we're gonna take our card saver, put the 2 cards together that are in the penny sleeves, put them in the card saver. So we can get them in there. Okay, so they're in. Okay, awesome. Now what we're going to do is put a piece of painter's tape here. And I got the little thin painter's tape. And I'm going to make I'm going to fold a little piece. I know you can't see that. I'm going to fold a little piece right here so it'd be like a pull tab. So we're going to apply this on. There we go. Oh, let me see. Maybe just bend that back. All right, here we go. So this is a little pull tab. They can pull it when they get it in there. Now, I like to take an extra strap. I got some stickers here. So, and I try to remember this in my process. Every time I get the order, I bought a little roll of thank you stickers. So we're going to use this one that says thank you for your order. Okay. I'm going to put this, actually, I'm going to wait for that because I got to do one more thing. I'm sorry. All right, so we got this. Now we're going to put one more layer of protection here. And we're just going to use a blank white sheet of paper, wrap the card in there. All right, I'm sorry, I don't have a top-down camera yet. Maybe I need to get a top-down camera. But we are just going to fold it. So fold it. The card is in here. Fold it. Okay, fold one more time. Sure it's nice and clean. It is nice and clean. And fold it. So it should end up looking like a letter. And now I fold it. Fold the edges. And I think I'm going to use 2 stickers here. Usually I just use one with the top loader to hold it together, but I'm going to use 2 stickers today. 2 thank you stickers. Actually, we're going to use, sorry, I can't see it. Use this one. Put it up here in the corner. Hold it nice and tight. Let's see what the next one has. The next one is just like this. This is different. Thank you for your order. And we're going to put it like this. This should be good. So it's going to look like this. Nice. I think I should put some stickers in. I think it'd be okay. That should be all right. Yeah. Now we're going to take our envelope. I thought I had one up. There we go. So, and I buy these, I believe this is 5.5 by 4, and then real thin. All right. And it's self-sealing. If there's a little strip of tape here, you just rip it off and it sticks together. So I'm gonna put this in here. All right, nice and thin. Okay, that's good. It's in the package. Take tape off. Seal it. Okay, good. Now, I'm going to print the label. Let me see if I can show you my screen. That might be better. Hold on. Okay, so you're here at eBay. I want to show you. So this is when you start selling, just click on sell. So we're all on the same page, okay? And you want to come over to orders, awaiting shipment, okay? Yeah, this is where we want to see. So when you see, I have a repeat buyer, and I'm sorry that it's grayed out, but just for privacy, but you will see it says repeat buyer. So this person bought 2 different cards. And what I like to do is go ahead and click actions. Click both, or how many you have. And then get shipping label. It's going to bring you to a different screen here. And combine orders per buyer. Let's click on that. So it automatically combines them. Now, you see that it is going to charge me for the USPS ground advantage. That is not true. So if we click into here, actually let me go ahead and change the ounces. I still believe it's an ounce if we measure it. I don't have my scale. I do have my scale. So I got this. This is my travel scale. When I do my shopping and weigh stuff, items, and I'm listing them. So I'm gonna go ahead and just weigh it. And it's under 1 ounce, 0.8. I can't really say that, but yeah, this is really good. I'm really glad I bought this. Really good investment for weighing items when you're at the store. Okay, so it's under 1 ounce. So I'm gonna change that, and I'm gonna change this to standard envelope, because remember, it's still thin. It's in this card saver, and it's under the requirements. I'm gonna select that. And I'm gonna review purchase here. And right here, go ahead and pay for the label. And as you can see, I believe this is a new screen, because it didn't used to do this, but I'm liking that they made these changes. Makes it a lot easier when you're combining multiple shipments. So I'm gonna go ahead and print the label. Now, as you can see, I can't. Well, I tried. You can do a 4x6 on here. It was okay, but for this, I don't think I'm gonna do the whole 4x6. I usually don't, but I'm going to print, and I'll leave it at 4.6. Now I do custom scale, and I'm gonna put 90% because I cut out this line. I cut out the label here. So go ahead and print it. That is printed out. Okay. Now, one more thing I want to do. Let's go back to Seller Hub. And I'm gonna go back to order. So I want to show you one more thing. I should have talked about it earlier when I was there with the screen. So if we look at this, you see right here, so this is integrity right here. Okay. As you can see, the customer paid 107 and 107. And you know, I myself like to refund the customer the shipping difference. Okay, since I combined it, I like to go ahead and refund the difference. Okay, so like you see, they paid $214. You see, I only paid, what is it, 78 cents? I believe it was 78 cents. Yeah. Correct. Yeah, I paid 78 cents. So we are going to refund the customer $1.36 for the shipping difference. And this is what I do because I want to be honest. I'm not really in this for the money. I want to have a good seller review, and I want to do right by my customers. So to give the refund, I'm just going to use this is the bigger one. Click on the 3 dots, send refund, and going to just put 136. 136. And for your reason, just say shipping discount. And let's do something, you know, refunding 136. Combined shipment. And then, you know, something. Did I not spell it right? For the combined shipment. But thank you for your order. All right. So we got that. And next. Then it gives you the breakdown. We're going to refund. Takes it from your funds. And we're just going to go ahead and refund that now. Bam. Got that straight. We got the customer good. Now we finished this order. All we got to do now is cut the label and put it on the package. All right. Okay, so we're finished with that. We refunded the customer. We packed up the product. Got the label. So now I'm going to cut it and put it on my package. So yeah, this might be takes a little bit of time, but it's okay. Make it nice and good. All right. So we're going to cut it like so. And I started, at first when I first started, I used to put it in the front here. And then I would add like tape in the back. But I was having a lot of problems. I think it was getting stuck in the machines. And I had, you know, a few came back. Or maybe they get lost. I don't know what happens. But you probably can't even see it. But you see, I'm gonna put the label on the back side of the envelope. So it's like a double seal. Put it on there. Nice and pretty. And voila. That's what it looks like now. All I gotta do is go outside, put it in my mailbox, put the flag up, and cha-ching. So let's make some more revenue streams. Follow for more. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video helped you if you're just starting out on eBay, especially with selling cards. All right, talk to you later.